yourself in this competition or in this event. So this is about KDRIs. You all know, been knowing about it. But let's start see how the non-runners specifically would be able to convert themselves into running. First of all, if you see in nature, everything in nature, it tries to go to their potential. It tries to grow up to their potential. You haven't seen any kind of plant saying, no, I don't want to grow in big heights. I want to stay small. No, no. Every plant wants to be a tree. So they grow their potential to their limits. Only human beings are the form of species who try to stop themselves and don't achieve their limits. Okay. So this is the main reason we are not able to convert ourselves to a runners. This is the main reason. You are yourself the person who's going to change. We are just here to help you out. So this in this seminar, I will just like to help you and show some of the you can say formulas or something which can help you to convert yourself into a runner. First of all, I will say this seminar would be for two persons, one a non-runner and second runners who are already running and they struggle after 30 kilometers or you can say in half marathon after 17 kilometers. They also go slow. So what to do? The main question is how to convert ourselves. You will be seeing you will be walking daily. Your daily mileage is there. So you try to achieve it by walking who are non-runners. So you can walk, that is confirmed. Okay, now your next step should be how to convert yourself into run. So I present you some of the simple formulas is how you can do that. First of all, if you are a non-runner, average person who walks a kilometer is around 13 minutes per kilometer. Just average. So if you are walking a kilometer in 13 minutes, now we have to reduce it to 12. 12 is the limit. So how can you do that? Without any efforts, I will share you something which I share with many of my fellow runners. You have to do it with run and walk policy. Okay. So you can cut it down with 50% of running and 50% of walk. This is the formula. So that distance can be anything. If you want to start with a small distance, that would be a 50 meters of running and 50 meters of walking. But you have to consciously look into your watch or your app where you want to store it, like Strava or Garmin. You have to look into it. How many meters are going on. So it will keep a track on yourself. So you see, if you walk for 50 meters in 13 pace, it will take around 1.3 or 4 minutes and, for 100 meters. So now, if you run for 100 meters, that would be give you by the pace of 9, which is very slow pace. 9 pace is very slow. You just have to jog. You don't have to run fast like Usain Bolt. You just have to start walking, running. It is slow jog. So if you do that, it will give you around 100 meters. It will take 6.5 minutes to convert into your walking distance. And by 9 pace into 5, it will give you 4.30 minutes. So if you calculate it, the whole kilometer, you will complete it by 11.15 seconds. If you do this formula, 50% of walking, 50% of running. So how will you do it? First, you start walk. After 100 meters or 50 meters, you start running. Then again, you turn for walking. Then again, you do it running. For few days you do this. Few days you start with 50 meters. Then after a few days you will improve yourself, and then you will realize, no, I can now run 100 meters. Then go for 100 meters. So now 100 meters of walking, 100 meters of running. So now running should be increased and walking should be decreased. This is the main thing. If you want to run, you have to increase the distance. So first 50, then 100, then you can jump on to the 200. Then I usually say you go for 200 of running and 200 of walking, or 100 walking. Like that, you can do the permutation and combinations. The ideal thing is you want to cover more of your time by running and less of your time by walking. See, walking is very hazardous. For a short period of time, it is enjoyable. If you walk for 2 to 3 kilometers, it is normal. But if you walk daily for 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers, 9 kilometers, then it will start your aches and pains. And you more the time you are spending on foot, the more chances of injuries are there. So for less injuries also, you have to run now. This is the main thing. Now time has came that you have to take another level step. So if you want to avoid the injuries, I will surely suggest you should start running now rather than keep walking. The people don't like to leave their comfort space. This is the main thing. You have to go beyond your comfort space. There are many non-runners who have joined this just to reduce their weight or reduce their physical, you can say, sizes or anything, or a medical condition, diabetes or something. They have their goals. But if you want to achieve that goals, you have to try harder. If you keep walking, the body will adapt to it and it won't improve. It won't start giving you results. I have done myself 10 years before I was also walking. But it doesn't help. It just pains your leg. And after some days, you'll stop doing because your legs are paining. Now, if you want to avoid, you have to run. This is the main thing. And it is easily achievable. See, KDR Rise is prepared for runners by runners. So each and everything the admins and the committee has thought before it. It's a thoughtful process, and then you have put it on the rule book. Okay, so this is achievable before yourself. Many of non-runners have achieved their goals and they have comfortably done it. So if you have some kind of doubts like I cannot do it because it will be hard for me or anything, but if you don't try it, you won't be recognized that I'm able to do it, right? So you have to first of all try it. Try for a fewer distance. Go for a kilometer or 2 kilometers doing this. So you can save, now your time would be saved, your energy would be saved, and afterwards you will be fulfilled with yourself that I have started doing something which was very much important for me. I was looking forward for many runners that one day I will start the running. This was your goal to join this. So you'll achieve it. But if you keep walking and thinking that I will run after some time, it won't do. This is the right time. November is the right time. Now the climate is also very suitable to do that. So basically, I will tell you, start it. This is the right time to press a button of running. And this is the month where you can start it, and next month it will help you more. So the first formula would be 50% of your running followed by 50% of walking. Then increase the running thing and decrease the walking distance. So eventually get used to running. And after a few weeks, you will see, yeah, you will be able to run a kilometer in nowhere. Before coming to in my case, I will just tell you, I was also obese. I started my running journey because I have to reduce weight. You won't believe my first run was 200 meters and I was huffing and puffing and I thought, this is the thing. I have started the running. But I won't go, I was not able to pass about 200 meters. So I was thinking that this is good. I am doing my run and I'm feeling better. But this was not a thing. When I saw someone running for 5 to 10 rounds of the ground, then I was amazed. Arey, how this person can run? Why I can run? Then I consulted a friend of mine and I talked to him. Then he suggested that you are running into a very fast speed. Slow yourself, first of all. So this is what you have to do. You have to slow yourself and start with slow things. See, human beings are very slow in their progress. Other than any species on the world, human beings are very slow. It takes around 2 years for us to start walking. If you see any kind of animals, they will start walking within a few months of their life. So we have to be patient and try for running. With this beautiful thing, we are sure you will achieve your goal of running. So this is it. And second part, those are the runners who are doing more kilometers, like half marathon or a full marathon, and they struggle at the middle of the race. Like if you are doing a half after 15 kilometers, there's a wall. You cannot pass it. You have to walk. Many people start walking. So during that phase, what I will suggest, you just keep your mind fixed. You see some object in front of you and tell to yourself, we will go there till walking. If you see a lamppost or some milestone, you tell yourself, "Okay, only till that thing I have to run or push yourself. After that thing, you keep walking. Walk for a few minutes, but start again, start running again. If you break your last distance in small distance, your last few kilometers will go in smooth way. And that is where many of the runners struggle. Around 15 to 20, 18, 19 kilometers, and in full marathon from 30 to 36. These are very crucial kilometers where you have to struggle to keep your pace. And many of the people lose their pace and start walking. But I will say don't start walking. Once you start walking, you won't be able to pace up afterward. Some very good runners, from their advice I got, if you want to take a break, take a very short break. Don't linger around much at the this stops. Want to drink water and start walking. But don't wait there. Same rules apply for walking also. If you want to walk, walk for a few steps, like walk for 50 meters, then start running. After 200 meters, walk 50 meters, then start running again. By pushing yourself by this kind of thing, cutting your kilometers into few meters, like 100 meters, 200 meters, your journey in that difficult phase will be very smoothly passed, and your double digit pace would be reduced in single digit. That is for sure. and you will see the difference because you are saving around 5 to 6 minutes of your marathon or half marathon timing. So you will reduce your timing in that crucial period where you're feeling you're not able to walk or do the thing. So my only advice is just see the last object if you're seeing it, like a lamp post or some kind of banner, anything you like, or some person waiting there to cheer up. You see yourself there, ki, haan, till only that thing I have to run. Then after that thing, next target. After that thing, next target. You keep giving yourself a small chunks of targets, na? Then you will cross a kilometer. Then you will notice, I have already crossed a kilometer. Now next only few kilometers left. Then do it again, same way. In ultra also you have to walk. Many of the people walk in ultras. So in it is must to walk, but for not a long period. You have to walk for a short distance. Now again you have to start running. So walking and running, it's a combination. It is needed in every race. It is needed. But more you walk, the slower you'll get again and again. But if you just start running after a few meters, now you will gain confidence. No, I am able to run. So this is what you have to give in this crucial period. So for those the pro runners or the warrior runners, my advice will be this: during the last phase of your race, you cut down your target in few meters. See yourself at the point where you can do it. Give your challenge for yourself. Walk for a few meters, run for a few meters. This will give you chance. And for non-runners, as I said, you do 50-50 this formula, 50% of walking, 50% of running. For this, you have to keep a track. So tracking is important. Track your progress by any kind of app or a watch. This will boost your energy also and boost your confidence. So like this, by giving this kind of small goals, you will achieve your goal. From non-runner, you will become a runner. And for those runners who are finding difficult themselves in the crucial stages of the marathon, they will easily pass through in that phase. So this was my suggestion. I will stop my few words and we will just do a question answer session now for few minutes. Okay, Nikhil?
Dr. Jess, I think I was really listening it like even I need a lot of guidance like that. I just finished my few long runs yesterday and this week, and I think it's also what you have already said is definitely going to help me to you know discipline my running better. I think discipline is what you have really taught here to everyone. I have before I pass on questions to others, I have one question personally, because even I was uh, somebody who felt that I cannot run, and then I started my running in the similar fashion that you said, few running, few walking. Even today, I still do running, walking only. I have not reached out to a stage where even I am running for very long. So even from the first kilometer itself, I still do walking, running, and that definitely helps my pace. My question is, and this is I think most of them would have, is about how do we control our breathing? Because the first problem I think people who want to start running is they feel breathless, they feel very sweaty, heart pumping, and the first run, and they feel, oh, I can't do this, mere se hoga nahi. So how do you take care of that?
Nikhil, it is a wonderful question. You will, this question has explored me as a runner myself because when I started my running journey for year and a half, I was struggling for the same. Then I noticed, and then I read something about this, and then I acknowledged myself. Then I build it in myself, and I have found myself that by practicing some of the breathing exercises, And by doing it in the race, it drastically helped me. And because what you said has happened to me also. So this is what I will tell you. Ki First of all, while running, your breathing should be abdominal breathing, not from your lungs, but from your belly. You have to practice a belly breathe. First, you lay down, inhale, and exhale. While your belly should go out, and by exhaling, it should go in. This helps a runner for more consumption of oxygen, because this is, you can say, a very good source of consuming more oxygen for body. And the more oxygen you consume, the better your running would be, because oxygen is just like, uh, you can say, a feed to your muscles. And secondly, while breathing out, the unwanted gases which are accumulated in your body has to be let out. So breathing is very important exercise from my perspective, and I will say you should keep it in three steps of breathe in and two steps of breathe out while running. Like if you keep right leg forward while running, right would be inhale, left right would be exhale. This combination is 3-2. As you progress in your runs, as you become a more faster runner, then it will convert into 2-2. Then afterwards, if you find more pressure, you run more faster, then this formula is 1-1. One in one means one exhale and one inhale, like this. So breathing with your belly, that is abdominal breathing, you can get very good videos of it from net, and you can see it how to do abdominal breathing. And these are the formulas also shared in the net also. So by giving this kind of training to yourself, you'll see the much difference, and you won't be able to get cramps also from this type of breathing. That's it.
Thank you. We have a question on
Any
the
other question?
how should we do the practice? I don't know. This question is from Neha Hazare. How should we do the practice? I'm not sure. Neha, you want to say this little elaborate on what do you mean by practice? Because I think we covered most of it. Like, how do we do that?
Still, I will answer it once again. Nehaji, the
Yeah,
thing
hi.
is,
Yeah,
ah,
Sarun.
yes,
Actually, see, every day practicing for 10 kilometers or 5 kilometers won't be good, no? Is it okay? I'm 66 years old.
no. See, what I told in first thing is this event has been prepared by runners to help runners. That's why we have kept week off in this event. So we want people to recover, and we want you to do some kind of exercise in another day. That's what we have kept the of days. So we are not keeping like 100 days where we have to run the whole 100 days. Okay, so we give you the opportunity to recover also, and to do the exercise also, where you have to do strengthening for your muscles and build up. So we have that kind of this in the KDR rise, right? So you have to practice with hello,
Hello?
huh? Did you get it?
Uh,
You don't have to run for 90 days. Now you have to get a break, and we do allow a break in a week
okay,
in this session.
okay. Do you have, I'm sorry, but I think I joined you late, I think so. You have any group like in Dombivli or Kalyan?
We are
I
the group.
Neha, are you part of
Kalyan Domini
KDR
Runner
Rise?
is a
Pardon?
Are you part of KDR Rise or
Are you
you
are you
just
part of this event?
No, sir,
You
no.
are new to it?
I was in,
Okay.
I think Mr. Kasalkar is from our caste.
okay? So Neha, no problem. I will reach out to you. We have some weekly
Okay. No problem.
trainings
I
that
will
are
tell you
happening.
again, madam.
Uh,
आप- आपल्या इथे हा ग्रुप आहे डोंबिवली कल्याणमध्ये कल्याण डोंबिवली रनर्स म्हणून एक ग्रुप आहे जो फक्त
huh.
रनिंग साठीच आम्ही इथे फॉर्म झालेलो आहे 2015 पासून हा ग्रुप आहे
Oh,
खूप
great.
ऍक्टिव्ह आहे
Oh, great.
मुंबई मधला जवळपास सेकंड लार्जेस्ट ग्रुप आहे आमचा
Oh,
आम्ही दर सेकंड वीकला आमचे इथे ग्रुप रन्स असतात ते आम्ही फेसबुकवर पोस्ट करतो किंवा ग्रुप रन आहे तर ते आम्ही युजली लोकांसाठी अरेंज करतो तिथे तुम्ही येऊ शकतात
oh,
आणि जर तुम्हाला मध्ये काय हेल्प असेल तर मग तुम्ही पहिले 2-3 ग्रुप रन केल्यानंतर आम्ही तुम्हाला व्हॉट्सअप ग्रुपमध्ये एंट्री घेतो
okay.
असं असतं
Okay.
पहिले ग्रुप रन तुम्ही 2दा जॉईन करा मग आम्ही तुम्हाला ग्रुपमध्ये त्या व्हॉट्सअप ग्रुपवरती घेतो तिथे मग ही इन्फॉर्मेशन आम्ही शेअर करत असतो की काय करायचं इव्हेंट कुठले आहेत किंवा पुढच्या
Okay.
जे काय आता सध्या आमची ट्रेनिंग सेशन्स पण चालू आहे आम्ही लोकांसाठी
अरे,
सध्या रोज ट्रेनिंग सेशन्स घेत आहेत आमच्यातली काही खूप चांगले हे आहेत रनर्स आहेत ते स्वतःचा टाइम देत आहेत आणि ज्यांना पाहिजे त्यांना रनिंगची ट्रेनिंग पण देत आहेत तर तुम्ही तिथे पण जॉईन होऊ शकतात जर तुम्ही इंटरेस्टेड असाल रनिंग करायला तर
हा ते
हा
आता हे डोंबिवलीलाच आहे का?
हो डोंबिवलीमध्ये असतं डोंबिवली आणि कल्याणच्या मध्ये आम्ही घेतो
Shreyas, Shreyas,
तिकडे जातो
Neha, I'll connect with you separately.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
take
sure.
questions
Sure.
related to anybody has any questions?
हा येस येस
We have last 3 minutes and this call will end actually. Anybody else has a
ओके ओके
question? किसी को कोई क्वेश्चन है related to the pace, practice, anything? You can type in the chat. Okay, so most of you who are on the call, hopefully you will take
हॅलो
benefit of this session. And
Hello.
please, yeah, who's
हा
this?
येस
No, Nisha here. Almost all points have been covered by Dr. Shreyas.
Great, great.
ओके स्टिल
All
if
our doubts
anyone
are cleared.
wants to any personal question they can pin me down they can message me I can reply them okay if you have any kind of personal doubt regarding running you can convey it to the admins or either directly you can message me regarding the same I will surely try to help you out in this okay
Perfect. Thank you, everyone. I think this was a great, and we look forward everyone to start working towards your milestone. And if you have any questions.